Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Technically T here, and today I am bringing you my first impressions review of the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. Now, I have had this phone since, well, I think I got it delivered on Wednesday. So I got the phone delivered on Wednesday. I did my unboxing, as you guys have seen, and I've actually loaded my phone up fully with all the apps I'm going to run. All the apps are logged in with my information, and have been using it primarily as my main device since then. So I did want to make a quick video, not try to get too much into a review of how I actually feel about it, the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. And this right now, it's all good things. So this time, we're going to just skim through the surface. I hate first impressions in videos are hard for me because I kind of want to make it seem like a review, but I'm going to try to keep this video under, 6 or 7 minutes. Just let you know about how I feel about the device and what we'll be getting into when I actually do the full review on the device. But so far, I actually love this phone. Now, like I said, I've been using it nonstop since that day. I haven't even been able to put this phone down since it released. I mean, since, while I'm at work, while I'm at home, I have been on it nonstop. And I don't know if it's just a new gadget feel for me right now, or, I was kind of getting bored with iOS and my iPhone, but this device feels like a breath of fresh air, and it was a big, huge bounce back from Samsung coming off that whole Note 7, fire and blowing up, that whole thing. So huge Samsung for making a super nice device. And I'll actually do this review with the case off. I know some of you guys don't like seeing cases while we're doing the reviews and first impressions, so I'm gonna go, straight naked on this. So first thing, let's go ahead and start off with the screen. The screen is absolutely beautiful. I mean, I have nothing bad to say about the screen at all. It's like we expect it to be. I mean, you expect Samsung's AMOLED screens to be beast. This thing is beautiful, no different than the rest. I mean, I absolutely love it. The screen ratio with the new aspect ratio, I feel like it works fine to me. When I pick up my iPhone now, it makes it seem like that ratio is like a big square or just a big block or something. So I really like this new ratio. I know a lot of people don't really like it. It was a kind of one of the points that they didn't really like about it was the ratio. And it does kind of, feel a little weird when you're going into certain apps and they don't actually support the ratio. So you do get those two black bars, but it's not as bad as you think it is. And I actually really enjoy the new ratio. And I'm actually using my device on the full resolution. I'm not taking no chances here. I'm not even skimping on it. If I got the device that actually has that resolution, I'm gonna run full resolution, and I've been doing it fine. Battery life has been superb. So right now, guys, screen on point. Next, let's go ahead and talk real quick about the fingerprint scanner. Now, I know a lot of people don't like the placement of the fingerprint scanner, and me neither. Actually, it's not too bad once you get using it. I have big hands, so as you guys can see, my natural resting position while holding the phone, look where my finger is already at, basically. So to me, it's not that big of a deal to hit that unlock button and have it unlock. It's not that big of a deal for me. I haven't found it to be a big hassle. The fingerprint scanner is fast, accurate. I've heard some reports of people not liking the fingerprint scanner, but for me, it's spot on right there, natural spot. When I take it out my pocket, I'm already grabbing it, in this type of motion. So when I take it out, I kind of can rest my hand on there, and when I take the phone out, it's already unlocked for me. Now, right now, I am using the fingerprint scanner to unlock the device. I tried the iris scanner. The iris scanner does work good, but what I find it giving me a little bit of problems is when I'm not actually looking at it, right in my viewing angle. So say I take it out my pocket and I'm kind of looking down, I find it when it's too far away, it won't actually read your iris. So that's one thing that kind of turned me off about the iris scanner, because every time you're not going to be somewhere where you can hold the phone up, to eye level for it to read. So to me, the fingerprint scanner isn't that bad, isn't a deal breaker. So I can pop my finger around this scanner. It's been unlocking just fine. I haven't had that many misreads, but right now, guys, the fingerprint scanner is A1. Next, we're going to talk about basically the build of it. You guys, this has a superb build. When picking up my iPhone, I'm not a big person to compare a 2016 device with a 2017 device, because I know iPhone's going to bring it when they come out with the iPhone 7S X or whatever they're going to call it. I know they're going to bring it. But right now, guys, this phone is absolutely beautiful. I mean, with this, this black finish is absolutely beautiful. It does leave a lot of fingerprints, as you can tell. So it's a fingerprint magnet. But I have a case on it usually. And even that, the phone feels great in the hand. It's not a lot of creaking going on. Solid device when you're talking about the build quality. Next, we're going to talk about let's get into the battery life. I'm actually going to pull up a screenshot that I took earlier today. And like I said, guys, I've been pounding this phone to no other. So take a look at my battery usage today. So if you look here, I didn't do many phone calls, but this is basically through a span of today while I was at work. So I took the battery off the phone charge, I guess around, let's say I took it off the charge around like 6:50. And this is basically where I'm at. A little bit of charge before I left out, I just went to the barbershop. So I had a little bit of charge, but for the screen on time, as you guys can see, it was on for 9 hours and 52 minutes. And take a look at my screen on time. Now I know a lot of you guys don't get caught up in screen on time, but the screen on time was 6 hours and 13 minutes left. And you see I have 14% when I took that, that actual screenshot. So right now, guys, honestly, on a day-to-day basis, I know when I use my phone hard at work, on my iPhone 7 Plus, I found myself plugging it in around 2:45, 3 o'clock, I would plug my phone in because it'd be getting pretty low. This one, I kept right on going past 3 o'clock, almost around 3:30. And I plugged it in just because I needed to get home and traffic and, trying to navigate my way around this Atlanta traffic. Sometimes I needed my GPS, so I gave it a quick charge. But other than that, guys, this battery life has been superb. So all of these false claims about running the super high resolution and everything like that, I haven't turned anything off. My GPS is in full high accuracy mode. So I'm not actually doing any battery saving techniques right now to the S8 Plus. I'm using it as is, straight out the box. The only thing I probably turned off is a few of those smart on features and palm to swipe and direct call. A lot of those Samsung features that I never use year to year, I disabled those, but that's the only thing I've taken off. Everything else is completely on, wide open, all notifications, everything going on. I do use auto brightness. So I'm using the phone for what it is, not taking any shortcuts, and that's the way I want to do a full review for you guys. So right now, guys, the battery is superb. I have no problem with the battery, and I do feel it'll get better. This is only the second charging cycle. So as you guys know, with Android phones and any smartphone you get, it takes a few times to charge, and then your battery will be up to par. So right now, guys, the S8 Plus battery is super. I mean, I have no problem with it. Other than that, guys, the lag, stutter, right now, I'm not seeing much lag or stutter. Samsung Experience, if they want to call it this, aka TouchWiz, aka call it whatever you want, but they did a great job with this. If this is what the S8 has to offer, I can't wait to see what the S9 next year and even the Note 8 this year has to offer. The Note 8 really should knock it out the park. Samsung is really making everybody up their game up. And right now, they have them something with the S8. This is definitely the best Samsung devices ever created. And you can kind of say that for each Samsung device that comes out, but this literally is the best Samsung device that they have made. Build quality, software-wise, we're getting super better with software. The days of you just saying, hey, TouchWiz suck, I don't want it. People who thought that in the past, you might want to give this S8 a chance because it's not as bad as you think. It's very smooth. And usually when I use an Android device, after a few days of me using it, I'm already ready to run back to my iPhone. With this, my iPhone has been sitting by the side and I haven't even thought about using it again. Right now, this is my main device. And right now I have no plans on putting, honestly, my SIM card back in my iPhone. I'm doing this for a review period. Like I said, I want to run it for probably for a week and a half, maybe halfway through next week. I do want to give you guys a full review. So I want to use it. I don't want to take no shortcuts when I want to do a full review. I might actually wait 2 weeks. I don't want you guys waiting too long because I know a lot of you guys are anxious to get my opinion on what I feel about the phone. But right now, guys, from what I can tell, the phone is great. I have no complaints really whatsoever about it. Some negatives may pop up when it gets time. For the full review, give me a few more days and I can really dibble and dabble with it. I plan on going out this weekend, taking some shots with my iPhone 7 Plus and also taking some shots with the S8 Plus because I really haven't tried out the camera on it yet. But this weekend when it's nice outside, I plan to go and take some really nice shots. Maybe go downtown Atlanta or somewhere around here so I can take some nice shots. And I will try to do a comparison for you guys. But right now, my overall impression of the S8 Plus, knockout device. Samsung, you hit it right on the head with this device. And I cannot wait to see what you guys have in the future. So guys, please stay tuned to the channel. We're going to do plenty of case reviews, plenty of accessory reviews. They're coming very soon. But as always, guys, give a huge thumbs up if you like this video. It really helps the channel a lot. I really appreciate it when you guys do that. Please drop some comments down there in that, in the comment area, and I'll see you next time. Later.